Done for. I'll wipe my ass. Is that the best you can do? Oh, Christ. Come here, Lily's liver! I'll slaughter you! What's the matter? Come on! Here! Give up! Ôi chết đã hả?
So, it's all clear to me now.
What is? Who are you? You've no business here.
I'm Henry, and I was expecting to find you here.
What? How could you...
Sir Divish's locator went missing around these parts.
Well, it seems like he's all out of luck, don't it? Divish ought to have sent someone better than you to parley.
He didn't send me to parley, he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? There's plenty of us, and you're on your own. So I'd think twice about how you're going to deal with that.
Enough beating around the bush.
At him, lads!
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. Come here, lily liver.
Giving up already.
Raise the alarm!
Is that all you've got?
Hey, all of you, gather here. Raise the alarm. Dear God. You're dead.
You're done for, fucker.
Hey, Goodman, help me. I'm tied up here. Thank you.
My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Bielek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived, and so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me if you like. We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
This is a good spot for rapids. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here. The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though. We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's? There's quite a lot of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here.
You can't walk around here with a weapon in your hand. If a guard sees you, you'll be in big trouble.
The main approach road and the stream. This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean. It can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source. Supplies and trade will flow through here. I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere. Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream. Lots of space here. There's a well here already. All the better. Look, you're... A big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn. That's that then. The most essential surveying is done.
So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it. Which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Oh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long. My lord, welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir. There was no reasoning with them. They thought since it was 4-1, I'd be no trouble.
I expect that was a fatal mistake.
Just so, sir.
No loss. At least they won't be troubling us again. Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected.
There's a stream here, and a well, right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies that we can use right away.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here, so there will be other buildings away from the square, in particular more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected you'd find so much space here in the middle of the woods. The building work we're about to engage in is only the first part of my plan. Later, we'll clear more forest for agricultural land and build more farmhouses. But for now, we'll have to focus on more sensible goals.
As you wish, my lord.
Rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
A certain amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
Well, that much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you is a costly business. Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labour. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical, lad. But it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Pribyslavitz, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honour. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean... Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
I hope I can be of some... See you later.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit, you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
My humble...
fresh bread. Come and get
Gods.
it. Man cannot live by bread alone.
I have a document for you from Sir Divish. It concerns the renewal of Pribyslavitz.
The village you drove those bandits out of?
The very same.
So it's true then? Good. Good. Let me see that document then.
Here it is.
So what have we here? It says I should announce that anyone interested may move to Pribyslavitz to live and work. And Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush also give their consent. In that case, let's not waste any time. Come along with me.
See you later.
Look out!
Beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh.
Baked
Come right
goods
up.
fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Carrots and apples, picked today to put a smile on your face. Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them. Asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
For the love of God, I've come from Skalitz, and all I ask of you is a
Hear
crust of
ye,
bread,
hear ye.
a
It is
groschen,
hereby
and
announced,
a
in the name of Sir Hanush and Sir Divish, that you, the citizens of Ratai, as well as those who have found temporary refuge here, are permitted to move to the hamlet of Pribyslavitz to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Pribyslavitz lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Pribyslavitz and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
Look here, Kunesh. I can't watch you wasting away here anymore. How would you like a job?
Working for you? Where?
Well, I figured you could work there as a woodcutter once we have a...
Once we have a woodcutter's camp?
With
all right.
caraway
You
seeds,
do that.
garlic and more. You'll
That
find it
treasure of
nowhere
yours
else.
you sent me to get.
Did you find it?
It belongs to Baron.
But I couldn't know that.
Welcome back. What news from Rattay?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already saw to a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Rattay.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
So we're ready to get things started?
As long as you know what you want to build, I can show these new people what to do. We'll be building on the sites we've measured out. You can go and look them over first, if you like.
I'll do that. I'll see what's going to be built where.
Nevertheless, I doubt you'll be able to figure that out just from looking at the sites.
How do I choose what to build where?
I've already given it some thought on your behalf. I even wrote it all down in the accounts ledger. Everything will be recorded there. I'll make a note of every change as we proceed.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. And where can I find this book?
It will always be kept at the Rat House.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. Which reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
Well, as you said yourself, it's just a continuation of your work for Sir Divish, so I see no reason to change the conditions now.
Well, all right. It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
Ah, that's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
So, how am I doing with the village?
You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. The church is still in ruin. We're on the right track.
All right. Could you explain something to me? What are my duties as bailiff?
As bailiff, you must see to it that the village grows and prospers. You'll have to resolve disputes between citizens and decide what I should have built. The coin for it will come from your own purse. Basically, you'll have to keep the whole locality under control, but you can't just do whatever you like. You're still answerable to Sir Divish.
Which
means that if the folk here are unhappy, so you'd better see to it that there's no thieving.
Of course. How do I build houses?
First, find out how much it'll cost. Everything is written in the ledger. You can check it all there.
Sure. How do the accounts work?
The most important thing is to... That's written on the very... Whenever we erect a new and you'll find all the profit.
And what if we spend?
Then you'll have to put the amount necessary...
I see. How do operating costs work?
Those are the workers' wages. Costs of material.
And what if I don't have enough...
Then production will grind to a halt. Watch out for that. The amount needed each day, so you should keep enough in the trunk.
And how do I pay the...
Don't concern yourself.
So I could put enough money there for...
Indeed.
All right. Nothing, actually. I want to build something.
Certainly.
We'll need woodcutters to ensure timber supplies for building.
It's impossible.
I'd rather not build. I've decided what to build.
You've decided? Good. Let's get building.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have... All good.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
Trade is important, and we'll have a wagon bringing goods.
It's impossible.
I'd like to build the
Very well. So they don't bot...
We're going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check it. We've still got the...
There's work to be done.
That shouldn't take too long. Come along with me and we'll take a look at the site.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've still...
I want to build...
Certain.
Trade is important.
Very well. So they don't...
We're going to build here?
Right here. We've still got...
I want to build something.
Certainly.
No, we don't have a...
It's impossible.
We need guard.
It's impossible.
Let's start repair.
Let's go to the side.
Brigands are like weeds. Burn them down, and they just sprout up somewhere else.
We're gonna build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. We've got... There's another unpleasant matter for you to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them. But as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt there.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but...
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice. What's your decision?
We'll turn a blind eye.
I'm sure the people will love you for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Duh. Yeah.
I must reward you for saving my livelihood. If folk believed the stories, well...
But the bad stone wasn't even from your quarry. I'm here at the behest of Sir Divish.
Aye?
Sir Divish has decided to rebuild Pribyslavitz.
Aha.
Well, we've started with the reconstruction.
You need...
Exactly. And for repairing the...
Well now, the thing is though, I can't cut back on their supply.
But I really need...
Well, but we can't transport it.
I've got my own merchant.
Splendid!
The stone is for Sir Divish. It's for a village he wants to rebuild as quickly as... I doubt he'd take it well that the overseer of his own quarry is over...
Well...
That's better.
Excellent!
Take
Yeah. Well, well. Now what do we do? You nearly killed me.
Hey!
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'd like to buy charcoal from you.
Of course, Henry. Anything for you.
It might be more than you think.
How much charcoal could you possibly need?
5 bags, on a regular basis.
Haven't you noticed winter is over?
There's a new forge in Pribyslavitz.
Bailiff, eh? Congratulations.
It's not a better...
All right, but we can't let you have that amount for nothing.
Don't worry, I wouldn't...
How are you going to haul the charcoal?
I've got a merchant of my own. You just have to load it for him.
As you wish. About the price?
Deal.
All right, we'll send the first load as soon as your wagon gets here. Take care.
Yeah. For Christ's sake, there's people walking here.
God save you.
Would you like to go to Pribyslavitz and work as a woodcutter?
I'll do it.
All right, so you can...
I
have a feeling there's something you're not telling me.
Oh, all right. Damn it all. It could be any fellow who got her in the family way. Well, to cut a long story short, I'd rather make myself scarce before her pa set some hired brutes on me.
My word. I'm sorry I asked now. But I'll take you.
Take care.
Well, Greetings, good night.
Have you got any grain to sell?
You want it for yourself?
No, it's not for me. It's for the villagers in Pribyslavitz. They need regular supplies.
And what have you got to do with that?
Sir Divish put me in charge.
He put you in charge of hauling grain?
No, he, oh, look, it doesn't matter. Can we buy from you?
It's all the same to me. I can let you have some of the crop. How much do you need?
Well, I'll need fodder for horses, at least 10 strong animals, and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake for the whole village.
My word. You must be a trustworthy wagoner if his lordship trusts you with a deal like that.
Yeah, that's me.
How are you going to haul it from here?
I've arranged it with a merchant who does just this kind of work.
I don't mind sending you part of our crop, but it'll cost something.
Well, that's a reasonable price.
We'll shake on it then. Goodbye.
I hope I can be of some humble service.
I'm trying to get livestock for Pribislavis.
Certainly. How are the folk there getting on?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Glad to hear it. Jonah, do you...
Sorry.
Andy fella. Oh.
Sorry.
Ah, well. You sure don't have it easy. I was thinking about my places.
I want you to supply livestock for it.
Right. And who's gonna take it?
I've got a merchant.
Good. So, here's my... I know it's a bit on the dear side. But
that's a good price. I'll buy it.
You can count on me. If you run into Jonah...
I will.
See you later.
There's work to be done.
Come along with me then, and we'll start building.
We're going to build here?
Indeed. We've...
I want to build...
Certainly.
No, we don't have a tavern here yet. We're gonna build here?
Right. We've...
Huh? I want to build, but we mustn't waste any time.
We can't build in the dark. You can't hammer and... I applaud your first...
I suppose. I've decided what to build.
Come with me.
We're gonna build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
We've...
I want to build something.
Certainly.
Well, with all the woods around.
Let's go to the site.
We're gonna build here?
Yeah. We've got...
Good day, Master Bailiff.
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb-woman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She exed my hens and now they won't lay. And
Are you serious?
I swear by the Holy Mother of...
What kind of ointments and...
Oh, you know.
What do you mean? It's a
Because those mixtures of hers don't work.
How do you know about it?
Me?
I reckon the only thing that's going on here is that you're a nasty, envious creature who condemn her own neighbour over a few eggs.
What? I would never. What do you take me for?
I'm not going to waste another minute on you.
You call that justice? Next time I'll go straight to the bishop.
Marius, there's work to be done.
Good choice. Come with me.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
We've...
I want to build something.
Certainly.
I'd like to extend my rat house.
Good.
We're going to build here?
Yes. All good.
I want to build...
Sir?
Let's finish fixing up the church. We're gonna build...
Right here. We've...
Rook and Lumiere, a known pair of troublemakers. Fighting again, are you?
Rook is a filthy, thieving...
This bastard is a fucking liar.
No, you can insult each other and...
As you know, Master, and like you'd expect, the son is as much of a beast as his old man.
A likely tale, you lying scoundrel. She seduced my son.
Enough swearing. What's this about stealing a cow?
When that no-good son of his wouldn't do the right thing by my daughter, Rook here agreed in the end to give me a cow as compensation for her honor.
And I did! Only then, that slut ran off with some minstrel. Where's the honor in that? And besides, it could be anyone's brat she's carrying.
Tell me more about your daughter.
Pretty as a picture, and a good lass, though a little flighty. She had her head turned by that coxcomb, and he put her in the family way, and then he wouldn't marry her. And who else would take her with a youngster? So we agreed on a cow in compensation.
That much is true. Only, I'm sure you'll agree, Master Bailiff, where there's no honor to lose, there's nothing to compensate. A girl that runs off with some wandering jester.
What could she do when she couldn't show her face in public? That's what you paid for.
What about this son of yours?
Well, he ain't the brightest star in the sky, but he's a kind soul and a good worker. That slut of a daughter of Lumiere's got him all worked up, got herself pregnant, and then broke his heart. I talked him out of marrying her myself, because I'd rather give this bastard my best cow than my son.
I won't listen to this. That boy is a simpleton and a brute. And for sure, my daughter never went with him of her own free will.
I wanted no more to do with Lumiere or his damn daughter, so I agreed to the compensation instead of marriage. And no sooner was the deal done than the slut ran off. And I want my cow back.
You'll get nothing. A deal is a deal. It's your fault I've lost my one and only daughter.
I've heard enough to know how things were. The girl ran off, so there's no question of compensation for lost honor. The cow is Rook's.
Thank you, sir. I never doubted your wisdom.
You call that justice? I won't stay another minute in a village where the bailiff takes a hand in daylight robbery.
You think he had blue blood. What is it this time?
He brought me a hare and said make something special with it.
Ah, pity his
That pretty mild. I can't do it in cream sauce because it gives him duck pop. He can't stand the smell of garlic, hates mustard, and bacon is too common.
Oh, I see. That's...
Can you think of anything I can do with it?
Look, it's all about the seasoning. Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same as before, but add some rosemary and ginger.
I want to build...
Certain. We've already finished
We need guards to protect...
Let's go to the site.
We're gonna build here?
Right here. All good.
I want to build some.
Certainly.
Let's build an archery range for the garrison. We're gonna build...
Yeah. All good.
Hey.
Master Bailiff, this can't go on.
Oh, you've got yourself all worked up. Is there a problem?
I should say so. Things have been quiet for so long we've rested on our laurels. But the enemy never sleeps.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's still vermin in these woods. The two-legged kind. There's humans wandering around like they own the place. There's not enough men in the garrison. They're falling asleep on duty. All it takes is for some band of cutthroats to come back looking for some stash they've buried here, and we're done for.
You reckon we need more men? But where would I find them?
Sir, we can manage without a few woodcutters or farmhands, but men-at-arms are essential. Give me a few men, and I'll make soldiers of them.
You're right. I'll let you have a few woodcutters.
Thank you, sir. That's a wise decision.
Sweet Mother of God, I must find out if anything happened to Francis.
There's work to be done. We're gonna build here?
Indeed.
I'm I could use an... We're gonna build...
Yeah. I'll just...
There's work to be done.
That shouldn't take too long. Come along with me and we'll take a look at the site.
We're gonna build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... Oh.
I want to build...
Certainly.
The tavern could have its...
It's impossible.
It's time the church...
It's impossible.
I'd rather not be.
Bad news, I'm afraid, Master Bailiff. Very bad news.
That makes a change. Well, out with it. What happened?
2 wagons that were on the way here with grain and fodder supplies were ambushed by a band of Cumans. The wagoners escaped by the skin of...
Ugh, damn it.
Worse than bad. Those were supplies for the whole year, and we won't be able to replace them.
So we've no grain for the...
I'm afraid not. Either we can go cap in hand, ask...
Not too...
There's still a few sacks of grain in the lake, but it would make us... It's for you to...
We'll order another delivery.
I fear they'll send us nothing but...
We'll order another
I fear...
Can't be helped.
The very moment the soldiers were dealing with that lot in bloody Slavets, another bunch was attacking Medhoy.
Marius, there's work to be done.
I'll muster the labour. Come with me.
Ah!
We're gonna build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we've got...
I want... It all... We're gonna build...
Right here.
Hey.
I want to build...
Certainly.
But... I don't know you. What's the trouble?
I'm not from here, but you know my man Raspberry, they call him? He came here to work as a woodcutter.
You come to join him? Welcome.
On the contrary, sir. I came here to take him away.
Take him away? Why?
Sir, he went off and left me alone with the young one. And now work's mounting up at home. The roof needs fixing, the barn is falling apart. I begged him to come home, but he won't hear of it. Says the child isn't his.
Does he? And, is it?
Mother of God, sir. Of course it is. I'm a respectable woman.
So what's to stop you from staying here?
I would, only my old mother is sick and she'd never survive the journey. She don't care much for Raspberry, but they'll soon get over it.
Are you married?
No, the scoundrel wouldn't marry me, but I'll...
I've decided. Raspberry stays. There's no proof it's his child.
What? Are you calling me a slut? How dare you? And you call yourself a fucking bailiff? By Christ, you're nothing but a...
Take her away. We're gonna build here?
Yes. Shall we... We've still got...
I want to build...
Certainly.
We're going to build here?
Yes. I'll just... All good.
You're dead. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
That hurts. I'll slay you.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking for me?
Good day to you.
Farewell.
Hey! Lost something.
God preserve you.
Look here. A pretty young girl like you is wasted in... I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz that's got...
Well, I'd be glad to be your...
Don't worry.
God bless.
Hear ye, good people, and watch for our own feet. Yeah.
Good people. Come close and have a smell.
Implements,
Fresh
machines
bread.
of every kind.
Pour yourself a
God be with...
Listen, wouldn't you like to move to... If you can do that...
That's nearly the same.
True.
I know enough about trade.
Naturally you'll earn... Don't tell me you want to spend the rest of your...
Ha! See you later.
yeast. Let it bake a bit. You'll be able to...
What am I to do? A poor wretch.
Fresh bread! Come and get it! Man cannot live by bread alone. He can live without it either.
Neboštíček, daj jim Pán Bůh nebesa.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Whoa!
Sir Divish, I finished the assignment you gave me. Pribys Lavitz is up and...
Indeed? That's excellent news. I can't wait to see it for myself.
Of course.
Good luck.
Welcome to Pribys Lavitz.
Well now, I've heard some reports, but to see it with my own two eyes, beautiful.
Me and Marius did our best.
As you saw on the way here, the village is prospering, trade is booming, and the villagers are doing well.
I saw the new buildings as we were riding in. You've both done a magnificent job. I owe you my gratitude and commendation.
Thank you, sir.
How did you manage it so quickly?
We had to clear the woods and the ruins of the former buildings.
I arranged supplies of building materials and victuals from traders nearby.
Thanks to which we were able to build what you see here today.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
I'm especially proud of our church.
Indeed, you have plenty to be proud of. Thank you both. I can say wholeheartedly that you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my lord.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
Thank you, my lord.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the two of you have achieved here.
God be with you.
How's it going, fellas?
Well, Master Bailey, but I speak for...
True.
That means...
Don't worry, you'll have... Besides, we'll need to clear... Have a word with the merchant. You have my permission for that.
Thank you, sir.
Greetings, good night. Take care.
God's blessing. Take care. Take care.
Oh.